Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in today's review I'm going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Wave 3 Deluxe class Infernac Universe Nucleus and Robots in Disguise 2001 Universe Sideburn. Let me know what you think of both of these figures in the comment section down below. Are they a pickup or a pass? Let's now take a look at the figures packaging. At the front, we have Transformers going down the side with the Legacy United logo at the bottom of the box with another one at the top. Going down the other side, we have Infernac Universe Nucleus in white text next to a really cool image of Nucleus in his rock car alt mode. We also do have an open window displaying the figure in the packaging. Turning to the side, we have two really cool images of a Nucleus in his robot mode, one more of a close-up of his head and chest, and the other showing him in an action pose. At the back of the box, the figure transforms in 10 steps. There is a product shot of the figure in their robot and alt mode, as well as all the included pieces, and a final one showing how you can weaponize other figures. Moving to this side, we have half of the Legacy United artwork, so if you do get another deluxe from this Legacy United line, you can put both boxes together and complete the artwork. At the front, we have Transformers going down the side with the Legacy United logo at the bottom of the box with another one at the top. Going down the other side, we have Robots in Disguise 2001 Universe Autobot Sideburn and an Autobot symbol done in white next to a really cool image of Sideburn in his sports car alt mode, as well as an open window displaying the figure in the packaging. Moving to the side, we have two really cool images of Sideburn in his robot mode, one more of a close-up of his head and chest, and the other showing him in an action pose. At the back of the box, the figure transforms in 18 steps. There is a product shot of the figure in their robot and alt mode, and a final one showing their weapon. Moving to this side, we have half of the Legacy United artwork, so if you do get another deluxe from this Legacy United line, you can put both boxes together and complete the artwork. Here we have Nucleus in his rock car alt mode. At the front, we have some really nice gold paint apps for the grille and the windows, as well as some silver for these patches of rock scattered across the vehicle, and some massive thrusters sticking out the back with some really well sculpted rock work. But if I had one complaint, it would have been nice if Hasbro added a few orange and red paint apps on the inside of the thrusters to show that they're ready to blast off into battle. Here we have Sideburn in his sports car alt mode. At the front, we have some really well painted metallic blue flames and an engine block with some well sculpted overlapping tubing and wiring, and some transparent yellow plastic for the windows at the front, sides, and back of the roof. Turning to the side of the car, I do like the glossy black and silver for the wheels, and some more metallic blue flames at the sides of the vehicle. If I had one complaint, it would be that the roof doesn't say tapped in very well. Starting off our rapid fire alt mode comparisons, here we have Nucleus and Sideburn alongside Magnius and Shadow Striker, and the main changes in mold between the two Infernac figures is Nucleus has a new roof piece and thrusters, and the two sports cars are the exact same mode. It's just a matter of which deco you prefer. Here we have them with the Deluxe class Gears, the Deluxe class Shard, and last but not least, the Core class Cheetor. Now for Nucleus transformation, what you're going to want to do is remove all the accessories, so you can just grab the roof, wiggle this off like so. How this is tapped into place is there is a port on the figure itself and a post on the inside of the roof. You can then remove the thrusters one at a time. How they were tapped into place is there is a slot on the figure itself and a tab on the inside of the thruster. Do the same thing with the other one, just put that off to the side. You can then grab the back half of the vehicle, fold this entire section out like so. We can then turn to the underside of the vehicle, split this section in half, grab the feet, hinge them down like so. You can then grab the arms, hinge them out. How they were tabbed into places, there is 2 tabs here and here and slots where the shoulders are. You can move them out, fold the hand out, rotate at the wrist. Do the same thing with the other one. Move the hand out, rotate at the wrist. You can then grab the head, push it up, fold the front wheels in, and then you can just grab this entire assembly and hinge it down into place until it clicks. And then you're just going to tab the shoulders in on each side. And that is it for Nucleus's transformation. Now for Sideburns transformation, what you're going to want to do is remove all the accessories, so just wiggle the blaster off. How this was attached onto the figure is there is a post on the blaster and a corresponding port at the top of the car, so just put that off to the side. You can go to the back, remove the bumper. How this was tapped into place is there is a post and several slots on the inside of the bumper and a corresponding port and several tabs on the figure itself. Now the roof does act as the shield in the robot mode, but you do not have to remove it for the transformation, so I'm going to leave it on. But what you're going to want to do is lift this entire section up and hinge it to the side. You can then grab the door, fold this section up. How this was tabbed into places, there is a slot right there and a tab right there. Go to the other side, do the exact same thing. You can then grab the arm, lift this section all the way up as far as you can. You can then go to the hood, push this section up like so, turn to the underside of the vehicle, disconnect the feet and the leg and hinge this entire section down. Do the same thing with the other one, disconnect it, hinge it down. How this was tabbed into places, there is 2 tabs right here and here and corresponding slots on the feet, and there is 2 tabs here and here that will tab into some slots on the inside of the legs. We can then turn back to the front, fold the feet down. There is 3 panels here that you can fold in to form the chest. For the robot mode, just push that in and close this up like so. You can then grab the section, hinge it back until it clicks into place. You can grab these panels, fold them down, and this entire hinge will hinge down. There is a tab right there and a slot, and that's just going to tab into place. You can move the arms back down and just fold this shield piece back up. And that is it for Sideburns transformation. Here we have a Nucleus in his robot mode. Let's take a look at the details. Starting at that head sculpt, I do like the metallic blue and gold for the visor, as well as the silver for the battle mask and the light gray for the helmet section. As soon as this figure was revealed, I always thought this head sculpt seemed heavily inspired by a knight's helmet, but maybe that's just me. I do like the jagged spike sticking out of the shoulder with a really nice small gold pin up there as well. There is some lighter gray for the forearm and some white for the hand. Moving down to the chest, I do like all the really well sculpted rock work done in silver and gold, and if you do look close enough, you can actually see the alt mode wheels peeking through there, which I find pretty cool. There is some more rock work done in a really nice bright silver for the crotch, and going down to the lower leg, mostly done in that light gray color, but I do like all the overlapping panels and rock work at the front of the legs and the sides, with a few gold pin-ups here and there. And turning to the back of the figure, as you can see, it's pretty well filled in and compact. He does have a bit of a backpack, but this piece can be removed and act as an accessory, which I'll go into in more detail in just a sec. But I do like these huge rock pieces at the back of the arms, looking very sharp and menacing. As for the articulation, turning back to the front of the figure, the head can move side to side, the arms can move forward, back, out to the side and in. There is a bicep rotation and an elbow bend. There is a ball joint at the hand, so it can rotate a full 360. Same As the waist, this can rotate all the way around. The legs can kick forward and back, out to the side and in. There is a rotation at the top of the leg, a knee bend to a very good degree, and the foot can hinge forward and back and pivot side to side. As for features and accessories, the Nucleus includes 2 pairs of rock pieces which can be attached onto the figure in several different configurations. Also included is 1 club and 1 shield, which can be held in the figure's hand or stored on the back. Here we have Sideburn in his robot mode. Let's take a look at the details. Starting at that head sculpt, I do like the silver for the face, the red for the eyes, the darker blue for the forehead, and the lighter blue for the helmet section. We also do have some transparent yellow plastic for the visor covering one of the eyes, and some more of the forehead. Going down to the chest, we have this amazingly well sculpted and painted engine block section, done in a really nice bright silver and glossy red, with tons of overlapping tubing and wiring. Going to the arms, we have some bright blue for the shoulder, some white for the bicep and hand, and some darker blue for the forearm, with an Autobot symbol on this arm, but not one present on the other. Going down to the legs, I do like the bright white for the top of the legs, and there is 1 wheel on each of them, painted in a really nice bright silver and glossy black. We have some more black, blue, and white for the rest of the legs and the feet. Turning to the back of the figure, he does have a bit of a backpack with these 2 panels here, but they don't bother me that much because they do have a role to play in the accessory storage, and I do quite like the metallic blue flames. As for the articulation, I would highly advise to hinge up both of these panels so you can get the full range of motion out of this figure. Turning to the head, it can look up and down, look left and right. The arms can move out to the side and in. There is a bicep rotation and elbow bends. The hand is on a mushroom peg, so it can rotate a full 360. The same goes for the waist. This can rotate all the way around. The legs can kick forward, back, out to the side and in. There is a rotation at the top of the leg, a knee bend to a very good degree, and the foot can hinge forward and pivot at the ankle. As for accessories, Sideburn includes 1 blaster, which can be held in the figure's hand or stored on the back. Also included is 1 shield and 1 forearm guard, which can be attached onto the arms. Starting off our rapid fire robot mode comparisons, here we have Nucleus and Sideburn alongside Magnus and Shadow Striker. Now the main difference between the 2 Infernac figures is Nucleus comes with a brand new head sculpt and club accessory, and while Sideburn also has a brand new head sculpt, he comes with the same accessories that came with the previous use of the mold. Last but not least, here they are with the Voyager class Vector Prime. Wrapping up this review on the Transformers Legacy United Wave 3 Deluxe Class Infernac Universe Nucleus and Robots in Disguise 2001 Universe Sideburn. While both figures are repaint retools of previously released figures, I think they are solid pickups and great additions to the collection. Nucleus comes with a brand new Knight-inspired head sculpt and club accessory and transforms into a cool looking rock car. Since this is a figure from the Infernac universe, it does have the ability to split apart and weaponize other figures. Sideburn comes with a brand new head sculpt which is very accurate to the show and includes the same blaster, shield, and forearm guard that came with the previous use of the mold. The figure transforms into a sleek looking sports car with metallic blue flames going down each side of the vehicle. And that's all I have to say about these figures. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see you next time.